Why, hello, hey, YouTube friends, how's it going? All is well here at Dee's Creative Corner. My name is Danielle Coleman, and I am a Creative Memories Independent Advisor. I love scrapbooking, and I bet that's why you're here, because you love it too. Today we're going to discuss a little bit about a sketch, and we're going to do a layout, a 2-page layout, and I'm going to use a Life Simple kit number 4, and we'll use that as a sketch, and we're going to use my daughter's graduation from college photos because it's June already, and June is no better time to celebrate graduations. And I hope everybody's doing well. All is well in Southeast Kansas, and the weather is wonderful. And again, I thank you so much for tuning in. And here's my little shirt for the day. Scrapbooking is my cardio. Lovely shirts that hubby gets me. And like I said, I don't go to a lot of retreats, so I can't wear a lot of the clothes. So when I'm scrapbooking with you guys, I will wear my scrapbooking shirts. So I'm going to give you a little sketch here. I'm going to flip you over. This is the Life Simple sketch that we will be working on, and I will kind of work through the dimensions and all. This time I did get my cutting right. I got my photos matted correctly, so there won't be any oops like in the last one. So yeah, we're gonna flip on over and get going. Let's get me flipped over. Here we are. Hello. Let's get lined up. And here I have my 13 by 13 mats, and I have two 12-inch pages. And what I'm going to first do, I already tacked this one down. I like to just lightly adhere these pages so they don't slide all around on me when I'm adhering things. So I'm just going to take and tack this down. These are going to be my base sheets. It's just a tonal gray. And this particular kit, let me bring in my stuff. This particular kit and collection is from Shades of Silver and Gold. This was a couple years ago. This was kind of a graduation and everyday moments, you know, anniversaries, and it was from a couple years ago. And we do have a graduation kit collection out right now. But when my first daughter graduated, I thought, well, I'm gonna have to get 2 of these kits, and I still have a lot, so I didn't buy the newest collection from Creative Memories with the graduation. I want to use my stash, so I am using the old, and there's a lot of designer and tonal papers left, along with stickers and the mat cards. I did use some of the mat cards. So this is what we're going to do. I've already kind of pre-done a few embellishments. I'll set those aside. And I pre-cut the paper to help us guide along. And these are just the extra embellishments that I have in these little coupon sleeves that I use. And so again, we'll go back to the sketch, and what I started with is 2 12 by 12 pieces of paper, and I did the tonal kind of gray. You could do white, you can do whatever your heart chooses. I took this, the grass, and I cut this piece 4 1/2. So the bottom is going to be 4 1/2. I'll scooch this over. So these are going to be our bottoms. And then with the tags, I cut the tags. I did 6 of them. I did 3 1/2 by 4. So what I did is then I took 3 different designer papers, tonal papers, and I chose, and that's what I kind of did for the actual. I probably will do the black in the middle. I'll show you guys how we cut those little dovetail real quick. So yeah, that's what I did is I took, for those little banners, I cut them 3.5 by 4, and there was a total of 6. And then there was 2 strips, 1/2 inch that will, they have it up here, but I'm actually gonna put it on the bottom because I have a sticker that I'm gonna throw on the top. So, and then again, we have the 4 by 4 mats. There was 3 of those, and then 3 4 by 6 and paper, or 3 4 by 6 photos. And I already did those, and I'll take those. And I did mat them. I did the black first, but then it didn't pop enough. I thought the pictures were kind of dark, you know, with the dark fence and her gown. And so I just decided to double mat them. I usually don't double mat just because it's a little bit more time consuming, but it really looks nice. And I did those are the 4 by 4 squares that were cut. And then with these ones were the 4 by 6 photos, I double matted these, and I used the mat cards that came along with the collection just to give it a little bit of design, just a little speckle, not super busy. So we'll have those as then right here. So this is kind of the general layout, how we're gonna do this, just like so. She finished her college, and she is super excited to start her career with teaching little kids, and we had a great day. Do you guys you take pictures and then after you're like, oh, why didn't I take a picture of this? Why didn't I take a picture of that? I have the picture. I'm like, we didn't get one after of her holding her diploma. I kind of got a freeze frame from she's looking the other way. So just always take tons of pictures, and then you can minimize and choose your favorites. Make sure you're getting all of the very important ones. So anyways, let's get back to the sketch. So here's basic layout for our photos. And then here's a 1/2 inch strip. I'm going to just adhere right down on the bottom just to kind of give it a little bit of dimension, break it up a little bit. And then on the top, there was this real shimmery gold sticker I figured we would put right on top. So, all right, so let's start adhering. I'm just gonna move this, make sure you guys can see everything. And I have those tacked down. So I'm just gonna move our pictures. So yeah, June graduation month, and I was just talking to my husband, and a lot of times because up north, we wouldn't hardly scrapbook in the summer, because summer, June, July, August, it's, you know, we have 12 weeks of summer, and we hardly ever scrapbook during the summer. And it's a little different. I know Kansas isn't quite the South, but I consider it the South because it's very warm down here. So I said, yeah, we could definitely utilize hot days like we do cold days. And I now understand the heat in the South, because, you know, being from northern Wisconsin and by that lovely Great Lake Superior, that's our built-in air conditioner up there. So we don't get much of summers. So what we do, we enjoy every bit of it. So anyways, back to these. I thought this was it's a busy paper, but that's why I cut it in half, and just the cute chevrons, and it pulled all the different colors from the banners. And I thought that that was a nice contrast. And so what we're doing is we're just adhering this down, and then we're adhering the little strip. These are the 1/2" strips, and you could use border maker, you could use the border punch. There's a lot of different options to choose what you can do down here. And then for up here, we're just going to, I'm gonna kind of have it not exact. Here, I'm gonna pull this back in here. If you notice that the banners aren't, they're just a little staggered. So we're just gonna do a little bit of staggering, maybe just like so, because then when we put the sticker on top, you won't be able to see the top. So, and I will stick with this pattern just because it breaks up the golds and then the blacks in the middle. And then we're just we're putting this, it's about 3/4 inch in on each side. And what I'll do is I'll just put these right at the top there. And then that will kind of go down, and then we'll put this one right about there. And I hope everybody is printing their pictures. Like I said in my last video, I took a couple months worth and got all those printed. And I am gonna say, I'm going to have just a little bit of a reveal for in between the banners. I know on the sketch they're butt up right to each other. I figured we'll just give it a little tiny hair, so it's just showing just a little bit. What I was gonna say is I was gonna show you how I did these dovetail. Let me get a scratch of paper here. So what I did is I just fold it. I always fold the pattern that I want, and this is on top. And then we're just gonna do a little dovetail, and we'll grab our scissors and just give it a nice little cut. And then that gives you the tag or banner, whatever you're trying to achieve. So very simple. Just fold it and cut it at an angle. So I wanted to show you guys that real quick. And then we'll tack down this side. And I have a lot of graduation pictures, so I'm debating how many layouts will I actually need. And because I don't do albums for my girls anymore, I feel like I have a lot more pages that are going in my everyday albums. And so now that's a little off. Just move that in because I just want a hair. So, and then we'll tack this down. You know, maybe I am. I changed my mind. Let's get my multi-purpose tool. We're going to, I don't like that. We're going to lift this up and put them together. I decided that I didn't like that little bit of a gap. So bear with me, we'll get this up. Lovely multi-purpose tool. That's exactly what this is for. I've done little videos of like necessity things in our scrap room, and this is one of them. I use it all the time. So there, I'm going to put this one back closer and go right like so. All right, so there is our banners. And then what we'll do is I was gonna take and put this fancy sticker, and it is not. So I'm just wondering I wonder if I should put that on a piece of black paper. I think that's what we'll do, because I want this a little bit, I don't want that to show. So let's get our trimmer, and we're gonna cut another 1/2 inch black piece of paper, and let's go right here. This is, and I'm just using a regular cardstock, so I'm just going to trim this there. That should cover that little gap, and then we will be able to put our sticker on there. And pull that down. There we go. We'll get this out of the way. Do a little impromptu design here. Yeah, I think that will look cute. And then we'll tack that down on here. That's pretty. And her college colors, they had blue. Her tassel was blue, and that was about the only thing. So and having her gown black, I thought this was the perfect fit and collection for it. Oops, I'll pull that up. Gotta get that even. I'm not a perfectionist, as we all know, but if I can see a little bit to my eye that it's crooked, I will fix it. Life isn't perfect, so we wouldn't want our scrapbooking perfect. We just want it to look nice. And then we'll tack that down on the top, just like so. And there we go. Yeah, that looks pretty. And my lights are shimmering right off of it, so it gives it a nice little glow. And we'll adhere this one down. Yeah, I like that better. And I like that with them closed together. That works very well. All right, so let's go ahead and place our photos. We have a 4x6, and we have this 4x6. I'm gonna put those over here with the family, and then her baby, her little fur baby. Gotta get Luna May in there. So that's about how we'll tack those down. And then for some embellishments, what I went ahead and did is I did my Cricut, and I did a graduation banner, and this was part of the font, and then I cut out a diploma. So I'm going to put that right up here, just kind of like so. And then this was a sticker embellishment, and I just stuck it on a mat card and cut it down, and I have a little sticker there, and I'll probably do something like that. And then I layered some sticker embellishments here. I'll kind of maybe do over here. And then with this, I brought in and I used my circle cutter, my circle punch, and then I used my Cricut to cut out the cap and the diploma. And then I just kind of layered them on this. So just to give it a little bit more of a dimension layering. So I was thinking we'll just kind of, I don't have an exact spot for them. I'm thinking we'll just kind of go in something like this, and then we'll throw in a few extra little doodad embellishments, and I think that will be our finishing touch. And then once I have it all tacked down, I'll do a little video of that. So let's flip back. Hello, thanks so much. I hope you guys liked that. Again, that was with Creative Memories Silver and Gold. That was graduation, because we're here in June, and a little bit of an inspiration for a sketch to get different ideas for you guys. And if there's anything, I will give you that little link if you want to shop from that website of mine. That would be awesome. I am just, like I said, I'm a hobby advisor. I don't have a large crew. I've just always ordered with my sister-in-laws and to help splitting the shipping and stuff. So this is like, I'm all new to this whole big community, what there are out there for you guys. I know I'm just a small little channel, but I appreciate you guys tuning in and giving me the opportunity to share what I love with you guys. So thank you so much and take care. We'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.